As we continue to march our way here into the month of June, we're definitely feeling like summer as temperatures have been staying at least near normal or even above normal heading into the 80s. Now, the daily sunshine and that warmth is going to continue. The good news is that those winds are going to take a back seat as we have much lighter winds, not only just for the next couple days, but at least into the weekend forecast. But by the weekend forecast, we are going to talk some afternoon rumbles. Now, as that returns this weekend, note that it is restricted to afternoon hours with the heating in place and a few little triggers that are going to try to pop up a few storms. Very summer-like pattern. Not expecting severe weather, not expecting a washout. And as those storms move through, it might dial temperatures back a few degrees, but we're expected over the next week to stay at least at or above normal. And there will be more chances to talk about 90-degree weather. Now, we even have some chances the next few days to see 90 degrees. Now, when do we typically have our first 90-degree day? Now, looking at Casper, Buffalo, Riverton, and Worland, we see that generally anywhere from end of May to about middle of June. Last year, we waited until early to mid-July for that first 90-degree day. So a little bit of a spread there from last year to that 30-year average, but we'll keep an eye on if it's going to be reached this week, because if it's not this week, there is some better chances for next week as well. So we'll be watching that. Is it possible to hit 90s this time of the year? Some of the earliest are even in early May. A record for this date is 94 degrees back in 2006. Casper's looking at a forecasted high here for Thursday at 86 degrees. So looking at the grasp of being in the realm of maybe hitting 90, getting a record, that would be a big push of some warmth. But either way, staying above normal and pairing it up with blue skies and light and variable winds. No big concerns for winds. Blue skies again across the Cowboy State before changes will start to be seen for our Friday. So everyone holding on to that sunshine. Cody even at chance at 80 degrees. Jackson at 80 degrees. Rock Springs at 84. Here east of the divide, especially from that I-80 up through about I-25 here, we got that nice strong push allowing for Riverton to near 89 degrees, Muddy Gap at 87 degrees. So again, that 90 is just in arm's length. We'll see if we can reach it and knock off that first 90-degree day a little earlier than last year and a little earlier than average. Now, Friday, there might be another chance for some of those 90-degree days. What might restrict that is that we are going to start to usher into some moisture. Now, it is going to be pretty small chances again. Looking at coming off even starting over higher elevation points, very small movement, but we see a few of those little rumbles being mentioned from our basin areas down through areas of I-80. Outside of that, though, again, generally sunshine around, passing cloud cover, and then we rinse and repeat some of those afternoon storm chances. Highs holding upper 70s, lower 80s, still near normal for this time of the year. But then as we head into the middle towards the end of next week, we'll be back to one of those blocking patterns that holds us underneath some of that warm sunshine.